Yes, guys, hope we're good. Just going to do a video on updating you guys on how I'm feeling 8 weeks out from the first show of the year. So prep's been really good. Yeah, it's had its challenges like every single prep does. More so like personally, a lot of personal things outside of the gym, outside of training, that has been pulling me in different directions, and I've been really struggling with. Obviously, people close to me will know the issues going on, but I like to just take you on through the journey. And I think that's the important part of sharing everything about when you're trying to chase certain goals, chase your dreams. I think it's good to document the bad moments too. And you got to take those highs and lows like as they come. So yeah, I just want to talk about more of that sort of thing and the mental side of things. And I love talking about that, as everyone knows, as my clients know, as my friends know, family. I love talking about when it comes to the psychological and the mental battles you may go through, or just your mentality towards things and your perspective towards things. And yeah, it has been a challenging prep, and I know every single one will be. There's never going to be a time where it's going to be easy. If it was easy, why are we doing it? Like, we're supposed to be doing hard things. But yeah, when it comes to bodybuilding and the prep, like the actual prep side of thing, the training, the nutrition, it's my best luck to date. I'm lighter now than I was on stage last year, which just goes to show how far my conditioning has come with 8 weeks left to the first show, which is the qualifier to the British finals. And I know I'll easily qualify, but because it's PCA Manchester and I have such fuel and energy behind me wanting to win this show, because it was the first show I did when I was 18. It was at the same venue, should I say, at Middleton Arena. So fourth time going into it's my fourth show, and it's always been at the Middleton Arena. And I really want to fucking win it. I've always come top three, second, third, second. So this time I wouldn't take. I'll be very disappointed if we don't get that win. But nevertheless, the main focus is to qualify, and I know I will qualify. Well, the main focus is always to win. That's the mentality you should go with anything you do, like business, anything. You should have that mentality of you want to be the best and want to win. Yeah, so like I said, prep's going really well in terms of training, nutrition, and it's my best up to date. But I think with how going through previous preps and the mentality and what I've learned from previous lessons in preps where I have gone wrong in terms of getting in my own way mentally, because there's been other mental and personal things going on outside of the gym. It's took away from the prep, and it's ruined my luck, and that's all down to me. It's nothing to do with the training, nutrition, coaching, etc. Like, being able to manage your emotions, manage your own energy, the good energy, the bad energy. You need to be able to use it for fuel and use it in the correct way. I think that's like my perspective on things. So, and having outlets, like training has always been an outlet for me since I was like 14. Training's just always been a place where I can go and just wouldn't say more switch off from the world. It's more get into a certain zone where I can just focus on one goal, and that is to move weight, progress, build muscle. And I've always had that outlet since I was 14 with training, and that's why I'll always train. Even after bodybuilding, I know I'll always train. And this is another outlet for me as well, having this absolute beast, being able to just ride it, obviously, and develop my skills as a rider, fix it, because there has been a few issues with it since I've had it, like the status gone on it, rectifier, a few things, and I'll probably talk about in other videos. But yeah, it's important to have outlets that you can have in certain hobbies to be able to just deal with life in general. I think that's the main perspective I have on things as well, because you don't want to run away from your troubles and your bad moments in your life. You need to be able to manage them. Don't run away from them. And I always say that to people. And sometimes I do need to listen to my own advice, but I'm grateful to be able to have my training, my bike, my relationships where I can speak to people about these things, like Brianna, my coach, family, etc. So I am just grateful for that, and I think it's just good to talk about. But yeah, it has been a challenging prep, as they all are, like I said. But I know this is going to be my best look to date, and that's all it's about. It's you versus you. Person facing you in the mirror is literally who you should be against, and no one else. And everything else, like Oscar said, and other people have said, and who I've learned from Oscar, everything else is just noise. As long as you're trying to get better every single day, that is literally the goal. That is the goal in life. And like my tattoo, Mamba mentality, get better every single day, and that's Mamba mentality. And I'm really living up to that, and that's why I got it tattooed. And I always get tattoos on prep, as people know. So that is the quote for this prep. But it has been a good prep. But we're 8 weeks out, plenty more content to come, a lot more training. I'm going to be more active with these sort of things. My track day is coming up very soon. Silverstone weekend with my brother, which I'm going to vlog, which is going to be a sick weekend, because Silverstone's on a Saturday, and then I get on the track day in Wigan, Three Sisters Racecourse on the Sunday. So that's going to be a sick day in the next coming week. So that's going to be sick. Can't wait to film all of that. But I don't want to keep you guys too long. Just want to update you with everything going on. But yeah, there's going to be a lot more content coming out.